Veltri at home. I'm at home. Sorry, my makeup's not done, but it's usually not done when I'm at home. So we are going to attempt a wall mural on Everett's wall. So we got a humongous wall mural. I'm going to, this one right here, and then I'll link it down in my Amazon storefront for you guys. And there are tons of options. This is the one he picked. And to be honest, you guys might be like, he's 6 years old. That's like way too much for a 6-year-old. But we are all about getting things for them and their bedrooms that are going to last them years instead of them growing out of phases. You know what I'm saying? So like for his bed, we got him a queen size bed. One, so when we have like our family come in, they have somewhere to sleep, but also because when he transitions from a twin to a full or whatever, we don't have to do that. We buy one bed and it's going to be with him until it breaks. Same thing with the wall mural. This is going to be something that is going to last for years. It has all different colors. It's vibrant. It's not one like genre or one like character or something. So that's why we did the wall mural. We're going to attempt it right now, so let's get started. So right here, it has the wall mural installation instructions, step by step, which is basically lay out wall mural panels, which we're not going to be able to do. We don't have enough room. To verify the correct order, the panels are numbered for easy identification. So you can see right here, 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6. I don't know what all that stuff is, but take note that each panel has an overlap to ensure full coverage and easier installation. It is recommended to overlap the panels on the floor to get an idea of finished product. Turn over the first panel, peel the backing paper down, blah, 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 blah. Align the top edge of the panel to the top edge of the wall. Use your fingers, use a dry towel, continue. All right, let's just do it. I just wanted to show you that it does come with instructions. You can see that they do number the panels out. We don't have enough room in here to lay the panels out. So I'm probably gonna have to cut Everett, have to come in the hall and we're gonna lay it out here. So for prep instructions, you do not need soap. You do not need water. You do not need any like hardcore cleaning for this at all. All it states is to take a dry cloth and clean up the wall from any dust or debris that might be on there. So I just took a kitchen cloth and then wiped all of my walls down. Now there is gray on the 2 sides because this wall was so big. I got the largest wall mural, but it was not big enough to fit this particular side of the wall we were doing. It comes tightly wound up, so be prepared. And like I said, we didn't have enough room to lay these on the floor. So we ended up laying them on Everett's bed, and then we just took panel by panel at a time. I put it on the floor. I peeled the backing down at least about 5 inches, and then you're going to do a nice tight fold right there. After this, we are going to get your step stool, whatever you need. It's a family affair here. We got Montgomery. If you're new to the channel, this is Montgomery. She's 6 months old, and there's Everett. That's his room. And we have another one, Everly, which is our oldest. So when you put the panels up, these were pretty long. So I ended up going about 5 inches up towards the ceiling, and we still had like more than 5 inches extra on the bottom. So right here, I am trying to line up my seams. It's about 1/2 inch overlap. And what's nice about the graffiti print is it is very forgiving. I didn't realize Everett was in this like entire shot. So I am trying to line them up. Once you get a panel on, you are going to get a dry cloth, and you're going to peel down that backing about 5 inches at a time. You don't want to do too much because once you get it stuck down, then you would have to keep relifting all of that and going back. So 5 inches at a time, you start in the middle and work your way outward. For me, I found that going down the middle and starting from the middle and then pushing downward
towards the outside of the panel worked best for me. This stuff, you guys, this mural was so thick. It was amazing quality and it was so very easy to work with. So you could see as I'm going down, you just continue to do the same steps, and I'm just rolling that backing up as I go so that it's not in your way and it doesn't get stuck to your wall mural again. And you're going to continue this all the way down. Now you could already tell I'm going to have a lot extra on the bottom, which is totally fine. These come in 2 sizes. We got the largest one and there is a smaller one. I don't know the sizes, sorry. So as I push it down, I'm going to push it along the baseboard, and then you are going to need a box cutter of some sort, and it needs to be very sharp. I tried using my craft knife to start off and it just was not sharp enough, so it was kind of like tugging at the panel. So highly suggest getting a very sharp tool to cut. So I cut along the bottom on top of the baseboard, and then you're going to have to do the same thing on top, assuming that your wall is not as long as the panel is. And again, I cannot stress enough, get a very sharp tool to do this, because it's almost like cutting into a canvas. That's what this material is like, and that's how thick it is. Now, after that, I'm just going to continue on. What I found to work as I worked through this, and you guys, I did this by myself, so you do not need help doing this whatsoever. Once I started doing a few panels, it was a lot easier to grab some painter's tape, and once I lined up this top part right here, I would get a piece of painter's tape and I would tape it on the left and the right side to kind of hold that in place, and I would go down and kind of like shift my panel and do the same thing. Can you tell my mom multitasking? I have like the painter's tape stuck to my side using my mouth, you know. So you can see how I'm able to then go through and line it up before I commit to sticking it. Then as I start back up on there, I'm going to peel that down just like we did before, like 5 inches at a time. And as I get down to that painter's tape, we will just take the painter's tape off. So you see right there, I peel down a little bit. Now, if you see bubbles or anything like that, you guys, this, like I said, such great quality that like you can easily pull this back up and then use your cloth and then start pressing it down again. And you can do this a couple times and it stays tacky. We haven't had any issues with any part of this lifting since we have put it on, and now it's been what, like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks since we've put this on, and I mean, you can't see any kind of lifting in this wall mural whatsoever. So we continue to do that. There was, I believe, 6 panels in total, and y'all, they have, I'm going to have my Amazon store link down in the description box, and this will be in the home section. They have so many different images, and even if you don't go with this company, wall murals are such a great way of changing a space, and there are so many options out there. But we really loved this artist, and just to show you right here, so the outlets, I put the wall mural completely over it, and then I went in with my box, my utility knife, whatever you call it, and I cut it out just by like pushing it through, and then I just went along, and this was way easier than trying to. So this is how the end result looked. We are so very happy with it. We are thinking about probably putting like 1x2 pieces of wood in black and like make them look like panels on the sides of this just to tie it all in. You can see right here, that is the 1/2 inch overlap on the panels, and you're going to have that on each panel. Like I said, the graffiti was very forgiving, so even if I didn't line it up perfectly, you could not tell whatsoever. I highly recommend these. I think the quality was amazing. The price point on this one was $144, I think, for the largest size well worth the money. I would definitely do this again. In different spaces in the home, maybe not the graffiti one, but like in my office space or something, I would definitely try a wall mural again. And I hope this inspired you and kind of just walked you through how easy it is to do this. And like I said, I did it all by myself. So you guys, thanks for joining me today at home. And I hope to be sharing more home updates as we go through this journey of flipping this house. Have a good one.
We're gonna move that anyways, but whoa. Is that really what I look like? Oh God. Did I like wear makeup? Like, what's going on? Look at my, I'm falling apart.